Hello YouTube, Bushcraft Woods Devil here. A friend of mine gifted me a little survival spear point kit for my birthday. Thank you very much, Sarah. I appreciate it. It's very nice. And I've got it out here at the park today, and I've been experimenting with it. And I wanted to share this with you and tell you about what I think the strengths and weaknesses are of this little kit. So this is company, it's Fox Americas. I think it's a division of Fox Tactical. It has their logo. You guys probably know the Fox Tactical knives, which I believe are made in Italy and real high quality. And this is a different division of theirs. And they've produced this little kit. So it comes in a pouch, comes in a box, okay? And I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. This is model FE-040. So pouch comes in the box with a hank of bright orange paracord. And pouch has a belt loop on the back. Okay, so you'd carry it vertically like that, and two snaps, or you could just stick it in a pack. Inside it has a flap, and you pull a flap up and you have three compartments, and what you get is two hunting blades, two little hunting blades. And again, I'm doing this one-handed, so kind of, all right, let's just go to this one. You can see that's a little arrowhead point in there, and then this is another point that comes in there. They're basically an arrowhead point, and then it comes with a saw, and I've put the saw into a handle. It was too hard to manipulate the saw with just fingers. Not enough to get any purchase on with your hand. And then the teeth are somewhat offset, okay, but it still is not offset enough to cut a wider kerf, so the flats of the blade get stuck in the cut. So one thing you can do is you can put the work under your knee over like a stump or something, and then put some pressure, or put your knee on it and push down and open the kerf up as you're cutting. Or you could cut around it, the circumference of the thing to be cut, and cut it in that fashion. But it's not a bad saw all in all. It would be fine, and I think it's included in this for the purpose of facilitating making the arrow or the spear, and making notches around the outside of the wooden spear to put the cord wrap into. Has a little instruction sheet in here, and I'll read it to you. It just says the arrowhead set. It's a survival arrowhead set, and the arrowhead set is primarily designed for use as a secondary blade in a personal survival situation, or anywhere else you may find a use. The nubs at the base of the tang, along with the hole cut out, makes it possible to lash the arrowhead to a stick and make a makeshift spear or lance. Use the saw provided in the kit to cut your broadhead notch for your spear. So two little blades. Kind of reminds me of Essie's AH1 arrowhead point or spear point, which I think you just get the arrowhead, and I'm not sure, I think they were around $7. They might have went up. This is more of an all-inclusive kit. Now, I did try to do some carving. I tried to put the point into a handle, this handle, and use it as a carving tool. And the problem is the tang of the little arrowhead is just too small to make it a useful knife. It just keeps wiggling its way out of the handle, and that's not what it was meant for. It was meant for a spear. It's got shoulders on it that I guess would catch inside of an animal's tissue. So it's not going to work as a knife. It's an arrowhead point. I tried using it as a drill to drill a hole in wood, and snap the tip off. It's too fine. It's not going to work in that capacity. And this was a royal willow, which I would class as a softwood. It's certainly not a hardwood, and it's green too. It's not even seasoned. So I'm not trying to beat this kit up. I'm trying to say this is how I tried to use it, and it didn't work for me. Probably because it's intended as hunting points, and you would put them into an arrow, maybe a primitive arrow. Maybe you've crafted a self bow and primitive arrow, and you need a hunting point, and there you have it. You have a couple of little points that you can put in there. Or you could make some kind of a fish spear, even though it wouldn't gig the fish necessarily, but you know, it might work. So I just wanted to share that with you. I looked up on these. They're I think they go for about $22 is what was quoted, and I think it'd be a useful little thing to add in your kit. Just understand that it's limited. It's really just a hunting point kit. But I do like the little saw a lot, and you know, I made a nice stout handle for it and cord wrapped it, and this greatly improved the usefulness and ability to use this saw. So I imagine too, this is pretty sharp spine. You could probably use this to scrape a ferro rod, but these arrowhead points are really fine. So there you have it, Fox America's model FE-040 survival arrowhead kit. Just kind of a quick review of my experience with it. So if you're interested, check it out. All right, we'll talk to you later. And again, thank you, Sarah, for the gift. I really enjoyed playing with this, and I'll have to see what else I can do with it. Have a good day, y'all.